Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Anne's Aesthetics, where hopefully I can bring you a happy, positive, relaxing vibe through painting tutorials today. Or it doesn't have to be a painting tutorial, it could just be something where you just hang out and chill and talk to me a little bit. But today we're going to be doing one of the biggest projects I have done in quite some time. It consists of 9 different sections, each with their own individual sections within. If you haven't noticed already, we are doing kind of a rainbow theme. So we're starting with red, and then we have the orange, and then can you guess what's going to be next? Yes, you probably guessed it. It's going to be yellow. So I'm just starting off with doing some of the red, some of the orange, and I'm moving around to the purple. The very first one I did was the brown, so that one's completed. I wanted to have the brown because I had so many different shades of brown, so I figured that would be kind of cool. It'd be cool to show all the different kinds of shades I can work with. And there's never a painting tutorial without me making a mess of myself, but we're going to continue anyway. So I'm going to draw these cute little purple hearts on this little purple lilac section. You can also see I got the pink kind of working its way over on the left as well, but I'm trying to do each of the sections at different times to kind of get it done faster so that when one section's drying, I'm moving on to the next section. I mixed purple and black to create this background. I wanted to create like a really cute just background because we're doing a bunch of little lavenders right here. And then what we got right here is going to be a little sign. Now you can find all of these different collages on Pinterest. I just took I just like looked up red collage painting or red collage wallpaper and took different elements from each to combine. And then honestly, some of them I was just like, okay, I'm going to come up with it for myself. Like you'll see there's blueberry ones further on, and I did that myself. And I really did like this Northern Lights one. It's so pretty. This green one turned out so well. I cannot wait to show you the finished section. And the paint peels, or not the paint peels, the paint tape peels, I guess. They are so satisfying in this video, so definitely watch till the end to make sure you don't miss any of those peels. Continuing on with this little section, we're doing like a black, green, dark. I made like a really dark green base. And then I'm doing a bunch of white little flowers, which are so cute. Now, if you're looking at the right side of the canvas, trying to figure out what's going on there, that was what was the original painting I was going to do. That's why there's black on the background. I was going to create like a 2-piece painting with 2 lions, a male and a female, but I just kind of gave up on that. And I decided to repurpose the canvas for this painting instead. Oh, there we go. We got some satisfying peels. Now, the orange was so difficult to work with because the colors were just not wanting to be opaque for me. But I do think it turned out cute for being orange. I'm not really a big orange fan, but this ghost, what a cutie. I know I keep saying cutie, but it just is cute. You can't help it. I will say, though, for the orange, that top right one was really hard to see in the camera footage. It's going to end up being like a bunch of little oranges. And then here, I use these stickers I got in Traverse City, Michigan. And I wanted to apply them and utilize them for this painting because I just thought they were so cute and went with the vibe. And then I'm taking some acrylic markers to outline them and give them a little trippy effect that makes it unique and different and something that's not going to be in any of the other sections. While I'm working on this green section, I'm also starting that yellow section over there, and we're going to be having some heart trippy effect, but first we got to do some peeling. I'm going to be adding a little bit more to the oranges to get them going. Ignore those nasty feet. That's my sister there. You know, if you have a sister, you know what the sister relationship is like. I love her to death. But yeah, poke some fun once in a while. Adding a little bit of pale yellow. And then we're doing some darker yellow, yellow-orange for the next layer of the heart. And we're doing this with a paintbrush, but you could do this with an acrylic marker to make the process faster and a little bit easier. I'm I'm going to be using that same yellow shade for the heart, and I'm going to use it for the background of this section. And while I'm waiting for that to dry, we're going to section out a different area and take some light blue. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do on this, and then I thought, I have oranges in the one. Let's add another fruit. So I thought, let's do some blueberries. And then I looked up what blueberries, I mean, I know what they look like, but like, how do you paint a blueberry on a canvas? So I looked up what blueberries kind of look like on canvas and then tried my best from there. I'm starting with a navy blue base, and then I will go different routes from that. I'm making these all different sizes. You could use the back of multiple different paintbrushes, or you could just do what I'm doing and use an actual paintbrush for this. Or as always, you can use a acrylic marker and just, stamp it on there and then let the color do its thing naturally. But we went the route of using some acrylic paint for this. So we're just going to finish up the last few and then we'll move on to the next part. I'm going to be adding some flowers to this section. So first I wanted to add some stems, and then I added some little yellow tulips, and then I decided, you know what? This red section has been very intimidating for me. I started it quite a while back, and then I just stopped working on it because hands always, they're my biggest competitor. They are something I'm not good at. So I did a little bit of work on that, and then I decided I really need to cover up, some of that line after all that hard work. So cover it up and get that taken care of. But the peeling parts are always so satisfying. I just love them. Like, that is so clean. Oh my goodness. So clean. By far, the black and white section was the easiest part of this canvas because I basically just did a bunch of different little elements. Like, I decided I wanted to use stripes over here. I did the diagonal over there, and then we'll do some like other trippy black and white elements later. But it was just very easy. So when I was working on hard sections, I would switch back to that because it was a nice little break from what difficulties I had been working on. And I'm going to section this off because we're going to make it multiple different areas. I thought this trippy spiral would look so cute. And yes, I know there's already black in the background, but I wanted to make it the acrylic marker black so that it all matches and ties in with one another. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, for every little section, I'm adding like a little color palette of the colors I use. Basically, I'm just taking every single color I have for that specific shade. Like for yellow, I used all the yellows I have. Red, I'm using all the reds. And I'm doing it that way to show all the different colors that I used within that section of the canvas. It's just a nice way to show it off. Now, this is the little cow part. I've gotten a lot of people saying this is their favorite part of this section, the whole thing. So I'm glad that was a favorite. We're adding some knuckles to this gal. And then for this one, I wanted to do some trippy little triangles. So that's what we're doing, a trippy X, trippy triangle, whatever you want to call it. Just like the way it ended up looking. Now, I do apologize in advance for this camera footage. I did not know that it was on this angle. Normally, I'm constantly watching to ensure this doesn't happen, but, once in a while it does, and you're like, shucks, I did not want that to happen, but you do see the whole canvas there, and I decided for this part I want to do like a little Vincent van Gogh moment, and I didn't want to do much for that section, so I just decided Batty was going to be it, and Batty was going to be enough, because these days, Batty is. Now, if you're wondering where that pink shade came from, it was just a shade I created because I didn't want to use another red shade. So I decided to create like pink or red combination color. Now, I'm a big fan of a music note moment, so I wanted to add that in because I thought it was just a cute little element, and you didn't really see it from this area, but I did go in with a red shimmery color to add some more details to that. But once this was finished, I put some Mod Podge, the glossy kind, on it, and it just ended up turning out so fabulous, just how I imagined. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, please subscribe, like, comment, and maybe share with one of your friends. I thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll come back next time. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourself, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye-bye.